is Tuesday, January 31st. Welcome back to the vlog. So, the Tour de Nerdfighting stopped here in Portland on Sunday, and it was rad. It was rad. Of course it was rad. There was no doubt that that was going to be a fun afternoon. And, you know, Hank and John did not disappoint. And I have to say Hank and John because it's alphabetical, and because on the Tour de Nerdfighting van, it's John Green with Hank Green, even though they share the show equally. So I have decided to even things up a bit just on my own and say Hank and John Green came to Portland on Sunday and put on a wonderful show. It was kind of short because they had to go. We were a really quick stop for them on their way up to Seattle. So it was about an hour and a half long show, which is a good amount, you know, for two people to carry. That's fair. And I think my favorite part of the show was the end, which sounds terrible, except that the end was this really fun thing, and I think they still have a few stops left on their tour. I am not positive, but they might. So I'm not going to tell you what they did, but it was adorable, and it involved lots and lots and lots of nerd fighters dancing. And it was just my favorite thing. I just had so much fun watching this happen. I did not partake of the dancing. I left room out there for others who wanted to, because, you know, there will be other opportunities for that. And I talked about this, I think, after the Jonathan Colton concert, because he takes out rows of chairs to make room for people to dance. And, you know, as nerds and geeks and dorks and whatevers, we tend to not join in the fun when things like that are happening. We tend to, you know, be kind of standoffish and hug the wall and, you know, not let anybody else in on our inner spaz. But at these events, we get to throw all that away and just go have fun. And so it was so nice to see so many nerd fighters just having fun with abandon. It's like the end of the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. My heart grew 3 sizes just watching that. Just so much warm fuzzy. I'm geeking out because it's so much fun for me. I get more joy out of watching other people find their joy than finding joy on my own, if that makes sense. Also, what was fun for me was taking somebody who was brand new to Nerdfighteria and introducing them to it. I took somebody with me. He was a little bit apprehensive before we left to go stand in line. Didn't quite believe me that getting in line an hour before the show was supposed to start was a smart idea. And then was like, holy cow, this line already wraps all the way around the building. So kind of, you know, we show up as nerds. We show up to hang out with each other. That's how it goes. You will know this if you go to a nerd show. And if you haven't been to a nerd show yet, show up early so that you can talk to your fellow nerds. Anyway, taking my person with me, watching him experience the glory that is Nerdfighteria was also really fun. I like introducing new people into this kind of world that I live in because it is its own bizarre little place, and showing him just how much fun and how welcoming people are. And, you know, true to form, we sat down in our seats, and 2 minutes later somebody else came to sit next to us because, you know, it was open, and within a minute, we were talking away as if we'd been friends for years, because that's how it works at these events. So, I highly encourage you to go to see the Tour de Nerdfighting if it is coming to your town and there are still tickets available. I encourage you to go to any nerd geek show for any reason. Just, you know, anything that you're a geek about, go to shows for it, because you'll find more of your people, and it will be wonderful and lovely and joyous and awesome and all those other good things. And now I can see I'm getting close to 4 minutes, so I'm gonna go. I will be back on Thursday, which is Groundhog's Day, and I will talk to you then. Thanks as always for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night.